I'm ass backwards today. So we're gonna do a little bit of cosmic hunting just so I can relax a bit. Um. So yeah. Let me make sure this went live, or the tweet did, and post it in a couple places, and then we'll get started with the encounters. I'm probably not going to try to, like, force a certain amount of encounters or anything. I'm just going to do random, you know. So. um. I also may just it. We may just play this today. I may not switch to Rise or whatever. Um, as I'm just wanting a chill sesh. I'm still trying to get used to the new schedule. Work schedule. So yeah. So y'all have to kind of bear with me while I get used to it. Know what hours I need to sleep and when I need to stay awake, so on and so forth. Alright. And we're good to go. I just gotta put this on the charger so that it don't die. My phone, if not anything else, sorry. It's a Noger with the 35 months. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. I seen you were posting pictures of Genshin earlier. Hope you're having a good day, though, Zanaga. Yeah, I know. I haven't touched it in a while. I need to get back into it. But with Rise, I've been so stuck on Rise and trying to get back into some other games. I may make a day where it's just a random game day. And I play what I want to play. Maybe. I gotta get used to the work schedule first. Yeah. It's weird. Like, the work schedule, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just a weird schedule at the moment. Probably because I'm not used to it. Hey, Sparkle. Did Jim Jam get any next on Cosmics the other night? I wasn't able to stay. Um, the internet at work went down, and so I wasn't able to keep watching. So I have no clue. No? Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna get one. Oh, really? How so? True. See, I would get on Genshin right now, but it's not like I could get on with anybody else. My subscription, my PSN Plus is, or PS Plus has went out, so you're under the sea. So I don't know when I can renew it yet. It'll probably be after I go see Shigo sometime. Yeah, you can get Cosmic Omnisun and Vados. The last update fixed that, but I don't know if you can get they're like Proto Vados is a Cosmic. If you can have, I don't know if you can have two of them. Is what I'm saying. Sparkle. So where you can have Solus and Omnisun, or Proto Vados and Vados. Does that make sense? Yeah, I know they can evolve. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can have. So you can have both evolutions. Does that make sense? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm like unsure of. But yeah, and no, Zenogre. I may actually use. So we're like we're like $25 or $30 away from being me getting a payout this week or this month. I'm assuming it's this month. Like I have to make it before I think the end of this week, I think. And then I'll get paid out this month, I think. Don't quote me on that. However, um I may use that extra money and just go ahead and upgrade or get my PS Plus and just do the whole year worth. I just haven't touched my PlayStation in so long. I don't know if I want to. I'm hoping we can as well. Like I've been tempted to ask in that Discord, but I haven't yet. You know what I mean? And like today, I was just like, I wanted to play Minecraft because the new update's out for Minecraft, which is the Caves and Cliffs. But I was also like, I promised you guys I would play this yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to play this yesterday because of Twitch having issues. And then I passed out, and then this morning, my cousin and my stepdad's grandson's here. They're playmates, and so they're very loud. So I was like, I'm gonna grab sleep while I can. So, like I said, I'm probably going to end up just making a specific day and just do a random game day. Play whatever, a week, you know. Yeah, so that's my thing though, Sparkle. I mean, I guess we could ask in that Discord, but I don't know if anybody's really tried for one. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm gonna stream for about 4 hours, and then I'll go lay down and nap. But we're gonna stream next on today. I don't feel like playing anything else right at the moment. Oh, Zenogre, are you gonna join me and Jaleel for the All Mother test? Basically, Gaijin Hunter kind of challenged the community to do a naked All Mother run. And wanted a picture of like the completion time, what weapon you use, that sort of thing. Like no Palamutes, no Palicos, no buddies, no armor. And I think I'm gonna do it regardless. But I know Jaleel wants to join. Sparkle's like, that's a hard no. Sorry for my crunch and munching in your ears, guys. For some reason, when I was listening to the playback from stream the other day, it sounds like my mic is really, really loud. So I'm curious, is it loud for you guys or no? Like, do I sound louder than I should? I notice it's very clear sounding though. By the way, there is a clip montage from Monster Hunter Rise on the YouTube channel. I'm working on getting more for another one, so. I got you, Sparkle. Volt's just too cute. And my god, does he have a gorgeous cosmic. My next one after Volt, though, will probably... Because I'm just going to take a break on Griff for a while. But after Volt, I'm either going for Centera or any of his line, or Wargoyle. Well, his pre-evolution. It is. It really is. In my opinion, that one's one of the best in the game. Let the colors complement everything. I got you, Zenerger. Yeah, no, so basically what I'm saying is I went to upload all of the past streams onto YouTube. Because that's probably what I'm going to be doing, is just uploading the past streams. That way people can catch the past broadcasts and stuff. Because Twitch does delete mine after so much, or so long. Because of the fact that I'm not a partnered streamer. So it doesn't hold my VODs all the time. But it also will let people catch the stream that didn't get to. That do follow me just on YouTube. But I was listening to it, and it just sounds really, really, like, my volume sounded really loud. And my volume on my computer is not very loud. So I don't know. Because I'm like you. I do like 50% on Twitch. Because half the people that I do follow are very loud. Like, their streams are extremely loud. I think there's one person on Twitch that I watch that his volume's all the way up. And that would be Button. Just because he can be freaking hilarious and you can miss it pretty quickly, so. Good old Tyreek. How many cosmics have you caught so far, Sparkle? I've forgotten the count of mine. Gotten quite a few, though. But yeah, so I'm going to fix the clip command. Probably before I go to work. That way you guys can get clips a lot easier. Because that clip command is just so much... So good. But I have to fix it. I have to authorize it for my channel. So, once I do that, though, like in Monster Hunter or this or Minecraft, if you guys see something cool, or if you see me do a fuck up that you find funny or something, you can clip it. And I'll just start doing like stream clip montages for the lulz for Twitch or for YouTube. I am wanting to start getting some content up there. I'm thinking about doing another playthrough of Gen Ultimates. But doing the Japanese playthrough of it. And, make it a series on YouTube for me. Because the Japanese copy of Double Cross, essentially, for the Switch, has some quests that aren't in the Western copy of it, essentially. That I haven't played through Generations, like the base Generations, in so long, I've forgotten how base Generations works. So it's just some ideas, like I said. I'll be working on, after I see Sugar, I'll be working on getting some panels done for down below, sub badges, or not sub badges, but a couple new emotes, some new alerts, stuff like that. Because I'm thinking some of my alert issue is I have some copyrighted content that's technically not mine as my alerts. So I do want to change them up. I also plan to get a couple of emotes of Storm, our mascot. Don't know how you guys feel about Storm or not, though. I mean, he's the mascot regardless. Like, I'll be redoing both of these screens. Probably going to go back to a layout. Just a minor layout. It's going to be something near, like, kind of like what Quirpeco has. Or Kirtopeco has. I'm actually hoping with, E3 coming up, we're going to get a sneaky monster added to Rise. Or more. Would be nice. But, yeah, so I love it, and I think he's fitting of being my mascot, because I resonate with big cats. I love big cats. Love big cats, okay? And then, you know, I'm a fan of pink and black together with a little bit of maybe another color like white, or just like an accent color or something. And I feel like he just represents me in the stream so well. Like, I feel like after I've been on Twitch for going on 7 years. Like, I've been on Twitch for 7 years. I've been streaming on Twitch for 6, technically. And I feel like I've finally found my brand, if that makes any sense. Like, I want to make some, shirts and stuff. Like, really sell the brand. So, if you really want to see some really neat color combinations from me, though, Sparkle, I think I still have the link to my DeviantArt down below. Like, I have some really cool combinations of colors that just really work together. When I was designing Storm, though, I almost went with a mint green color for the the stripes. However, I feel like black and pink kind of represent me. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I love red eyes. I love brightly colored eyes, or really dark, like, warm toned eyes. And that's kind of where, when I was designing him, that's kind of how I went about it. Like, I've got to do a full reference and stuff, and I may do an art stream at some point, but I just felt like it was really, really me. Like, literally the only other color on him is white, which is, as you can see in the picture there, is the top part of the muzzle. He's got a star-like patch on his chest, and then his toes are white. And they vary, like, going up his leg and stuff, so. I think the back left paw, like, it goes completely, just about almost to his hip, in white. with a couple of white spots here and there. Like I really need to get on the ball with actually drawing him, doing some art of him. I haven't done art in so long. I kind of miss doing me art, you know. I just don't know if art streams are something you guys want to see. That's the thing. What's up, Spec? If I disappear, guys, it's because we apparently have a storm brewing, and which we need. We've been needing a good rain for a few months now. It's so dry here. So dry here. That's good, man. But yeah, Spec, so if you can, that artist that you got your new sub or your new alerts from, I got you. If you can just like link me that artist on Twitter or whatever, like DM it to me. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna be hitting him up, but it'll probably, like I said, a lot of things. I'm gonna do a lot more, channel wise and building the brand and stuff like that wise, um, after I see Sugar. Actually, let me go bookmark that tweet real quick. Give me a second, guys. Let me bookmark that tweet. Alright, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That way I can find it pretty easy. But yeah. So I'm going to see Sugar soon. Mm-mm. Friday stream would be probably a little late, because I have to go get my wheel bearings. Or not my wheel bearings, my CV joints. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, no streams because of my 12-hour shifts. And Monday may or may not be a stream. Because I've got to put my car in the shop for them to put my CV joints on. Like, that's something that I've got to replace before I can go see Sugar. But I'm also already planning the whole week of Christmas will be no streams. So starting from, let me pull up my calendar real quick. So starting I will leave the 18th of December. I won't be back until the 27th of December. I'm going to spend that whole week of Christmas with her. So, I'm saving my vacation days that I'll have after my 90 days here for that. And they're all paid days. It's so nice that I'm finally at a place that, like, after 90 days, I have access to vacation time. So, yeah. Alright, Spike. Enjoy your time at Planet Fitness, man. Any more phases for Mosquito yet, Sparkle? Not trying to jinx you or anything, just asking. You're on phase 9. Who all have you gotten? Like, that's a lot of phases for Mosquito. Are you on Palmaya? Or no? Sorry, I know I'm rather talkative today. Ignitia, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. You're hoping to not get another Culfer. I gotcha. Have you been using the knockout method? Just curious. I've only seen 12 of him. Damn. Poor Tyreek. Or Tyrek. Seven, 12. What about Eris? I'm just looking. 407 KOs on Mosquito. It's not bad. Ventra, I found 1. Eris, I found 2. And I've also been killing this boy here. $33 of those, Jesus. He's quite common. I'm not touching Balloompa or Divet. Even though I need another Balloompa. I don't want another one right now. I do feel like he's going to be the Cosmic I end up getting, though. Like, honestly. Because he's really, 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 really common here. In this whole island. So crazy. I gotcha. Well, I didn't even look at Stockley. I forgot. I want to see how many of these I've seen too. Or killed. I forgot about him. 49. Hang on, guys. I had to find some damn chips in this. There's a lot of, like, broken chips and shit. Yeah, the good thing, I guess, is I know where I can find Voltic, too. It's the last evolution I haven't seen, like, in the wild yet. I know he exists in the wild, I just haven't seen him in the wild. That tickled Protovatus. You did nothing to me. Lol. I gotta close up these chips in a second. I'll do that after this next encounter, real quick. Alright, give me a second, guys. We're good. What Oreo? So out of the patch you're in Ignitia, Sparkle, what has been your favorite cosmic so far? Like I said, I'm feeling like chatty. Hi, Bubby. Orb, yeah. For a spider, he's cute. And that purple is gorgeous. Like, absolutely stunning. Hello, Ventra. Oh, excuse me, my bad. Ugh. My favorite out of this patch is definitely the Voltic. Or the Volt. I haven't seen Stockley's. I haven't seen Dreher's. Joining any of the roamers. I've just been killing them, like KOing them. Trying to think who else is in this patch. I've seen Volts, unfortunately. I have a friend of mine, Jacob. He caught a Volt. Cosmic Volt. Yeah, I've just been KOing them since I'm here. I haven't been spoiled on the roamers this year. I have D-Bet, so I know what she looks like. I'm trying to think who else is here that I haven't seen. So yeah, like Eris, Ventra, Tyrake. I don't know what they look like. Yeah, I figured, Sparkle. I think that's pretty much it. I know what Balloompa looks like. I know what Divet looks like. And I know what Volt looks like. So Stockley and Dreher, for sure, I haven't been spoiled on. And then the roamers. In this patch, anyway. Hell, Balloompa was my first freaking cosmic. Hard to believe. And then I evolved it to Blimpapa. And I think I should have left it alone. I just left it a Balloompa and then hunted Blimpapa, since you can find Blimpapa in the wild. But I didn't know that, you know, at the time. I would, Sparkle. Because there's no guarantee you're going to get it within that 500. In all honesty, I really should take the time to just catch all the roamers real quick and then release them so that I can catch them again. That way I have my database complete. I'm still hoping we've got future updates for this coming. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I would love to see some cosmics from Gen 1 in this game. Like, my god. Hell, I'd just love to see some Nexamon from Gen 1 added to this game. You have all the roamers caught? Yeah. I haven't. Though I know that even if I do just get the cosmic and don't catch them, it's not going to register them in the database as cosmic because I've seen them all. I think Drare may end up being the cosmic I get. Not gonna complain regardless. Cosmic is a cosmic, no matter what. Another really nice cosmic that's here on the Drake Isles is the Dam. It has a gorgeous cosmic as well. There's a few like really beautiful cosmics in this game that really take some top spots as like favorites. Just some of the best looking in general. Might have to do some battles here shortly to get some money. So I can buy a bunch of max elixirs and stuff. Also, thank you to those that are lurking. I do appreciate it. You are very much appreciated. Sorry for no rise today. I needed a little bit of a break from rise today. Though I did do some last night. I was grinding some materials and stuff. While I was at work. And it's not that I need a break from rise. I just needed something different to play for today. Something chillaxing, something that's not going to get my brain overstimulated, you know. That way when I'm ready to lay back down, I can lay back down and sleep. Which I'm going to sleep regardless. So out of curiosity, who has pre-ordered Stories 2 and who thinks after E3 that we're going to have a Stories 2 demo? Because I definitely think that's happening. Seeing how we're getting Stories news and Rise news from the Capcom showcase at E3. When I seen that, I was like, what the fuck? It was just one of them things where my brain goes, what? Like, what could they give us more about Rise? Other than, I guess, talking more about the collabs that are coming. And event quests that are coming. But, I don't know. I'm really hoping they're going to announce some sneaky quest additions. Maybe G-Rank expansion. Because I'm ready for that. I'm ready to do G rank at this point. We need the G rank. What you doing, Bobby? So I have a lot I can still do, by all means. Work on other weapons, work on getting all the armor sets, work on getting the 999. I also want to learn some different weapons. I'm getting better with the dual blades, though. Getting pretty decent with the dual blades. Excuse me. Oh, that's another one I forgot. Ooh. I mean, I can see why you say that, Zenoger. I'd look for them to do something similar to like they did with World, and it's going to be a Master Rank expansion. So then we have the Master Rank we have to unlock. I don't know. I feel like there are some adequate challenges. Like, All Mother is decently challenging. Don't get me wrong. I think some of the reasons why I'm wanting a G rank expansion, or just an expansion in general, is because I feel like the roster of monsters is a little lackluster compared to World and Gen U. But then again, they're all lackluster compared to Gen U. Like, we only got, what? A handful of new monsters, really? And some returning. Like, we know that the Rathian and Rathlos is always going to be in it. The Apexes are fun. I just feel like there's a couple that's missing. Like, just like, I feel like we need the rest of the Fated Four as well, you know? I feel like there's some slots that are missing that kind of don't make sense. I wouldn't mind seeing Odo in it, and Ebony Odo. I enjoy that fight a lot for both of them. And Glavenus, getting acidic Glavenus even, plus a new map maybe. I would love to explore more of the Infernal Springs though. I would love that to just be a full open map, like the Shrine Ruins and you know, the Sandy Plains and stuff. I don't know. I would be happy if they just add more monsters. Bring back Folger and Janath. That's another fun fight, in my opinion. I might be the only one that has that opinion, but I feel like it's a fun fight. But we need, so for the Apexes, we're missing what? Silverwind, essentially. You know, Astalos, Gameth, Glavenus. But we're missing them completely. So I find it weird that we have Mizu, but we don't have the rest of the Fated Four. Unless it's a plan for later. It's a little weird. Maybe it's just me. But I think it's a little weird. So, I mean, we got Diablos, we got Rathlos, we got Rathian, Arzuros, Zenoger. We're literally just missing, I do believe, Tetsukabra, Nargacuga, and like one or two more. Neither was I, Sparkle, but I'm actually kind of stoked, to be honest with you. And don't get me wrong, like, Astalos is my least favorite out of the Fated Four. Least favorite. Can't stand him. And some of that's because I tortured myself and was hunting just Astalos just to make all of the weapons. And that's on me, you know. Otherwise, I feel like he would be an okay monster for me. But his freaking, what'd they call him? Kinship attack? looks fucking cool, okay? I'm really excited with what we're going to be able to do with Stories 2. I really am. That and the roster on Stories 2 is going to be, it looks like it's going to be twice what the Stories 1 was. Every bit. Now, we've yet to see if Odogron's going to be in it, or Ebony Odo. We know we're getting Toby, Palumu, Anjanath, the Fated Four. I'm trying to think of world monsters that I know for sure we're getting, that I remember seeing. Silver Rim, Grimclaw, and Snow Baron. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sparkle. So yeah, I don't know. I look for them to get added with the collabs that are coming for the next few months. But I feel like they're going to sneak some monsters in. Oh yeah, that's right. I forget about some of those. I don't see us getting young Garuga, period. I do see Malfestio being a possibility. The Sienatars could be a possibility, but I really don't see them coming back either. I don't see Urigan. Like, I can literally see Silverwing, Grimclaw, and Snow Baron being possibilities. I could see Malfestio being a possibility to return in the game later. Like I said, I don't see Garuga coming. I don't see Crystalbeard or Jurgen because of, I feel like the Lava Caverns is not fitting for him. But that's just me. Snow Baron would be fun to fight, to be honest with you. Especially right there in the Frosted Plains. That shit would be fun. And Grimclaw, for that matter. Silverwind, like, an Apex Nargacuga, I can almost say is an absolute ad in time. Which I feel like some of them are going to be. But I feel like the roster is just very small. And hell, I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I feel like just the amount of quests for high rank is very limited. And like, I feel like it's that way for a reason. I almost feel like they limited the amount of quests that show up. And I don't feel like anybody's really data mined this game. But they just, compared to older games, even World, even World, it's very minute amount of quests for no reason. Like, they could have added a bunch more of, do, 3, monsters in a hunt, or 2 monsters in a hunt, and they didn't. And it just seems a little odd. Like, even with the Apexes, they could have done, like, a regular Diablos with the Apex Diablos. A regular Zenogre and Apex Zenogre. Like, they could have done that, and we're not seeing that. It's a little weird, in my opinion. So I kind of, like, I remember watching a review the other day, and this guy said that Monster Hunter's kind of forgotten the genre that it started out being. I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree with that. Simply because it does feel like they have forgotten what genre they started out with, or as. However, we also don't realize that genre, like, a lot of people aren't realizing that genre that it started out as has expanded and become way more. You've got more games that fit within that genre now that are similar to Monster Hunter. You've got Tycoon, you've got there's a few others, I can't name them all. Tycoon, God Eater. There's a couple older ones like Freedom Wars. I'm trying to think. There's another one. And I can't think of it right now. But, like, that genre is expanded. So while I kind of agree that it feels like Monster Hunter or Capcom has forgotten what genre Monster Hunter started out as, I don't know. I don't agree with it. If that makes any sense. But I also feel like, for some reason, I feel like they have limited the amount of quests that show up, and we're just not quite grasping why. And nobody's really talking about it. So it does make me wonder. It makes me question, do they have more quests planned, or is it because there's an expansion coming? Because, I mean, even with World, we still ended up with, what, 9 Star Quests total? And we don't have that with Rise? Yeah, like, I agree with that. I agree with that, Zenager. But World got rid of a lot of that, too. Like, a lot of that. And we still have way more quests than what we have now. Even just Base World had way more quests than what we have now. I want to play World, but again, I have to renew my PSN before I can do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic. I'm really wanting to play World. I want to fight Odo and Ebony Odo. Acidic Glavenus. Glavenus I'm not so keen on in World. They did change him quite a bit to be way tougher than he was in Gen U. Maybe, so probably Thursday or tomorrow. I may play some Gen U plus Rise, but we'll see. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, little butt? What are you doing? It's like I'm pestering you, Mom. Now, like, I'm really excited for Stories 2 and the fact that we can all play together online regardless. Like, we can do missions together. That is something that's really cool, I think. It only took them, what, 8 years to get Rise 2, or Stories 2? I think, if I recall correctly, 8 years. Which is crazy. But I feel like they're putting it on the best system they could put it on. I'm actually kind of glad they waited so long to do a Stories 2. That way they can perfect the system they're putting it on and perfect some of the things that they presented in the first game to make them better. I feel like I really want a Stories 2's demo. I'm hoping they're going to announce a Stories 2 demo because I'm going to play the shit out of that demo. I can tell you that now. But I just kind of want to explore a little bit and, you know, see some of the things they've added, see some of the things they've changed. Man, I'm ready for Stories. I'm ready for Stories. It's why I'm glad, like, so I'm actually going to have Sugars will be paid for before the game comes out. I've got that for sure. And then I have a digital copy. I also have the collector's edition that will be coming as well. Mind you guys, I will show you guys the collector's edition. And I may not open it. I may keep it sealed. If I open it, I am going to try to seal it again, though. So that it to me, is sealed. Like, I don't plan on opening it otherwise. It is something I want to keep sealed. Because at some point in my lifetime, hopefully, if I ever do become a partnered streamer and can go to, like, TwitchCon and like, some other cons and stuff, I would love to get one of each of my copies of Monster Hunter signed by the devs. I definitely want to get my sealed copy of the deluxe edition of Rise signed. I would love to get my copy of 4 Ultimate signed by the devs. That's just a dream I have at the moment. Like, I was really shocked the devs of this game agreed to sign it. And, like, I have that copy. Like, it's something that's never going to get touched. You know what I mean? I'm the same way with Darksiders. Darksiders would be another series I would love to have the devs sign, because it's one of my favorite series of all times. Aside from Monster Hunter stories, you know, aside from Monster Hunter in general, Tycoon, God Eater, Darksiders is one of those that I can play over and over and over and over and never get tired of. I am a little disappointed that 2 looked so bad on the Switch, though. Especially in the big open area. Give me just a second, guys. But yeah, no, like I was saying, there's very few games that I will buy the same game multiple times on multiple different systems. When I had a 360, I had all of the Darksiders that you could buy on it. So, Darksiders and then Darksiders 2 I had on it. I've got all of them right now currently. So, Genesis, Darksiders War Mastered Edition, and Darksiders 3 on PS4. I have not found a good physical copy of Darksiders 2. Most of the cases for that one seem to be chewed up or just in really bad condition that I've found. So I don't want to buy it. Oreo. And then, like, the disc has not been in very good condition. Like, I try to keep my stuff in relatively perfect condition, if I can. But I have all 3 of those for the PS4. And then I have 1, 2, and Genesis for the Switch so far. I am waiting currently for 3 to be announced to go on the Switch. And I'm also hopeful that we'll get a 4th one that has all 4 of them in it at some point. Or even just a general base story for Strife that isn't Genesis. Like, it's not a top-down look. Like, it's like the original 3. Or even if it was like the second game, I'd be happy. Where you could change out his guns and stuff like that. Like, I'd be happy with that. But, like I said, there's only so many series like that I would have it on every system it's on. Like, if who is it? Bandai, Koei Tenko decided to announce they're going to put Tycoon 2 on the Switch. Guess what? I'm going to have it on the Switch as well. Even though I have it on PS4, I'm going to have it on the Switch. Or if they announced a new Tycoon that's going to go on PS4 and the Switch, guess what? I'm going to have both of them. Because it's one of those series of games that I will own on every system that I can. Like, I have a Vita. I bought a Vita a while back. And I've got Tycoon Age of Demons, which is the original. That's before we got Kiwami, which basically just added more to the first game. And then I have Tycoon 2. I haven't found Tycoon and Kiwami, though, for the Vita. But I have those 2. And then I have God Eater 2. Not Rage Burst, but original 2 on the Vita. And then, of course, I've got the Japanese copy of Monster Hunter 4 I've got the Japanese copy of Double Cross for the 3DS, my Japanese 3DS. I've got 4 Ultimate for 3DS. I'd like to get 3 Ultimate again for 3DS. I have it for the Wii U, but I don't have a Wii U to play it on. I've been tempted to ask my sister and brother-in-law if I could use one of theirs, because I want to play it. I have the PSP games. Freedom 2 and Freedom Unite, because I got that it's in a dual pack. I gotta find Freedom. I've gotten Freedom Unite on the Vita, digitally. I'm trying to think. Either way, I've got a nice little collection. I've even got a Japanese copy that Kino Creations off of Twitter. I won this copy of Freedom Unite for the Japanese PSP. So I have a very extensive collection of Monster Hunter games. It's getting bigger for sure. I need to slow the fuck down, but it's something I've been working on over time, I guess. Like my Switch, I have more Switch games right now than I have anything. But series-wise, I have more Monster Hunter series games than anything. Mainline games than anything. If you guys want me to shut up, tell me to shut up. I need to get back into playing Sekiro. No, never shut up, lol. I'm very talkative today for some reason. I guess I've got enough energy. Like I'm not doing something too strenuous on me, so I've got a bit of energy. Even though I've been awake for a little while, and I shouldn't be. Like I should still be sleeping technically, because I do work tonight. But I think the worst part about my work or my job now is the drive to and from. So it's a little bit of a longer drive. Well, it's quite a bit of a longer drive. And then like taking that drive at 6 o'clock in the morning home, you get very sleepy. So that's where I'm trying to find a happy medium first before I set a certain stream time for the days that I do work the 6 hours. Because the days I do 12-hour shifts, I'm off. Just like, that Saturday morning, essentially. I'll be leaving, driving from my job to Sugar's house. I'm going to try not to stop and take a nap, but I may have to. And then spending 2 days, and then I'll come back Monday morning, essentially. So there won't be any stream that weekend either. So, including the 4 days, or the 2 days of 12-hour shifts, it'll be total 4 days, no streams that week. So, if I'm correct, the 1st through the 5th of next month will be no streams. Yeah. Because I'm going to see Sugar. And then again, that full week I'm taking for Christmas to go see her, there will be no streams. Unless I just decide to take my Switch then, and my Elgato and stuff, just to stream so you guys can see us. But most likely there will be no streams. I'm excited I can finally make plans and have a life, you know. Not working my ass off for shit pay. But I'm not working my ass off regardless. But I'm getting paid for the work I do. Like, I'm getting paid a lot better for the work that I do. Anyway, I'm a lot happier, I've noticed. I feel better with myself. It's always a nice thing. I'm curious as to what color your sub badge will be, Sparkle. I want to say it's going to be the first one, the red one. But I'm not sure. I guess stop talking some. I haven't seen a vault in a little bit. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe not. What you doing, Oreo? You being a little turkey, Oreo. La 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 la. Good little boy. You go, Oreo butt. You go, boy. Right, BT. How you doing, man? Been a while since I chatted with you, my dude. How you been? How's streams been for you? I noticed you on yesterday, but I had to go to sleep, so I couldn't watch or anything. Darking hair time to time. Well, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Yeah, today I've just kind of been talking. All Rise is hella fun. hella fun, my dude. I love it to death. I really do. Today, I'm still getting used to my new work schedule. So today I was like, I'm just going to take a chill day and do some cosmic hunting. Because technically I should still be asleep. Right, right. Yeah, technically I should still be asleep. But, because I went to sleep early this morning when I got home. Just so I could get some sleep. Because my cousin and my stepdad's grandson's here. And they are very loud. You miss playing this game? I pick it up from time to time. Like, I put it down for a while. A good while. But here lately, I just pick it up from time to time and play. I'm not really, like, really hardcore looking for anything. Something pops up cosmic, I'll be happy. But if it doesn't, it doesn't, you know? The Griff has kind of like... Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, they're not here all the time, but when the two of them are here together, my God, it is like a freaking hurricane is going through this house. And sleep ain't happening. Unless you're like my stepdad and can sleep through absolutely everything. Now, if I'm asleep before they get here, I'm okay. But, yeah, I went to sleep really early this morning. And now my body's just like... It woke me up at like noon and I haven't been back to sleep. And I'm sitting here going, okay. So, probably do another hour and a half or so. And get off and go to sleep. For a little bit more sleep. Since I have to work at midnight to 6, so. Just for a few more Z's, you know. Otherwise, I'm not too worried about it. I do too, Sparkle. Like, I slept through, so. The first hurricane that came through, Irma, I do believe, was the first one. When it came through, I slept in the chair. Because, so at the time, my window that's facing north, it leaks really bad if the rain shifts in that direction. So it leaks really bad. And so it was leaking that night. And then my mom's got some butterflies that hang outside my window. Or my wall. And they just kept knocking on the side of the house. Because the wind was so bad. So, I ended up getting up and going in the living room. And sleeping in the chair. That night. Plus, it was my first hurricane. So, I was a little nervous, you know. But I ended up sleeping through that one. And then the second one came through. And I slept through that one. Like, I slept good through that one. Up until my brother-in-law decided he was going to take the flashlight and shine it in my fucking eyes. And then I'm like, you can turn that damn thing off, you know. He just wanted to be an asshole because the dogs had never been through a hurricane. They've been through blizzards, but never a hurricane. I finally had to tell him, y'all just lay the hell down. The dogs will get comfortable when they notice that you're comfortable. And just chill out. Ain't nothing to it. So yeah, I've technically slept through 2 hurricanes. Technically. Both in the same spot, to be honest. Because, again, that window leaks real bad when the rain's in the right direction. Unfortunately. And that, like, we've tried to fix it multiple times, but there's no fixing it. Because this house is so old. Like, it really needs to just be leveled to the ground. In general. Yeah, the first one made me nervous. Like I said, Irma made me nervous. And then the second one, I was fine. I was just like, you know. Mother Nature. Being a bitch, essentially. For us, hurricane season for Florida is literally Mother Nature being on her period. That's all it is. Now you tell me I'm wrong. That's literally all it is. Yeah, I've gotten a lot, like, I'm used to it all now, but, like I said, I've been through snowstorms. minor snowstorms. I've been through major rainstorms. Major rainstorms. And I've been through a tornado or two. Never a hurricane. Yeah, I've been fine since. So I expect we're probably gonna get one or two this season. I'm just like, eh. Like I told my mom, I said we'll bunker down like we did the last one, because she's worried. Because this house, like, don't get me wrong, this house is 150 years old. Okay, and so it creaks and groans and crones and all that shit. And then we've got squirrels in the walls. Literally, we have squirrels in the walls. We have a fucking woodpecker just over my window on the north side of the house. For some reason, I'm guessing because the wood of the house is termite ridden. He loves to eat those termites. But it's usually like where the attic is. So luckily it's not like where my room would be or anything like that. But like I could sleep through all of that. But this house is so old. And honestly, I feel like if we got anything more than like a Cat 3, it would not stand. We'd lose everything. It's one of the reasons, like, whenever we did find out that Irma and, I can't remember what the next one was that came through a few years ago. When we found out they were coming through, like, I packed all of my valuable stuff. Like, literally, like, my Switch, my PS4, you know, all of my game systems, my games that I didn't want to lose and stuff like that. I packed all of them. Because I have multiple bags to do that. I could care less about the clothes. And stuff like that. But my computer, my TV, my phone, you know, the chargers to all of that. The cords to all the TVs and stuff. My game systems. Some of my collectibles. Those are what I worry about. Because those are sometimes something you can't replace. Snowstorm in Oregon? Damn. So, I lived in Louisiana, and we had a snowstorm one year. I've seen snow twice in my lifetime. Okay. And both times while I was living in Louisiana. The second time I saw it, it was a snowstorm, and we were snowed in. We weren't really snowed in, but it snowed. It snowed a lot. But because it's so humid in Louisiana, it literally, the ice melted by the afternoon. So, sure, the night before, there was probably like 10 inches on the ground, but the next day, like mid-afternoon, that snow was gone. So, like I said, I've gotten to enjoy snow twice in my lifetime. I would love to see more. Suga does not want to live in a place where it snows. I can't say I blame her. Some of that's because she's lived in a tent and an RV in the snow, so I can kind of understand. But for me, I feel like somewhere that gets cold like that and stays a decent temperature year round would be better for me on my sinuses. You know? And I told her, hell, at this point, I'm like, okay, so during the winter, let's vacation here and we can come back here, you know? Because Florida is getting to be, like, every year it's getting to be hotter and hotter. And then the pollen this year is so bad. Like, we've had 3 bouts of pollen. And that's where I got this cold last time. It was sinus cold is what it is. But I honestly feel like I haven't gotten rid of it because I still feel a little congested at times. And, like, I've got that cough still. It's a little bit of a nagging cough. But I think some of that's because I've had COVID. So there are symptoms from COVID that don't go away, unfortunately. So I think that's some of it. So I'm having to make sure I stay on my allergy pills and stuff like that. Getting home from school so slow. By the time we got home, I was hungry, thirsty, and needed to be. Oh, I'm sure. I was young at the time, so I don't remember going to school or anything. I want to say we had just moved from one house to another house, So we were in the process of switching schools. By this, let me just put it this way. Let me give you a perspective of how many schools I've been to. By the time I hit high school, my junior year of high school, I'd been to 40 different schools. That's how much we moved around, just because my mom couldn't settle down. BT, thank you for the Prime sub. I do appreciate it, man. I had to think of the word there for a minute. You were in elementary school? Damn. Thank you for that Prime sub, though. Enjoy your new sub badge. You should have the red one, I do believe. Big subs. For sure, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I think you got the red one. Oh no, yeah, you've got the blue one. Sorry, my bad. You'll have the red one when you get to 3. I love my new sub badges. I really do. It's not exactly what I had asked for, but I think the artist that done them misunderstood. But I am so much happier with what they gave me. Like that Amadrin. I mean, come on. And when I can get any more sub badges, I'm just gonna add more colors. Basically, just do a full rainbow. Like the rainbow Mizu will be the final Mizu that you can get, essentially. How what works? It does. It really does, Sparkle. But yeah, so because whenever I do, if I ever do make partner subs on Twitch. What do you mean? I'm confused. Yeah, you have me confused, man. If I ever did make partner, it would open up the years, year 2 through year 8. Used to another platform. I gotcha. Subs are kind of easy, really and honestly. And, like, since you have Twitch Prime, technically you get access to a lot more. But if you're talking about like setting them up and stuff, like if you have the sub or the sub button for your channel, and you're needing to set up your badges and stuff, it's literally in your affiliate portion of your dashboard. So, but so basically what it would be is we would start with the blue, then we'd have the red, and I think I would probably do a black one for the 6 months, I think is what I have it. Yeah, I think 6 months. And then we would keep the bronze, silver, and gold. We'd do platinum, diamond, trying to think. There's a couple over that one. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. Probably like a black gold one. I was trying to think. Either way, the rainbow one would be the like the 8 year. So when you get 8 years, you have the rainbow one. And I may end up adding more colors in there. I don't ever see myself making partner, though. So I don't ever see those slots opening up. It's a dream at this point, but I don't think it'll ever happen. I kind of quit trying to push for it. At this point, you know, I just want to push for the follows at this point and just leave it at that. Made partner somewhere. Surreal. Where are you at now, man? Like I said, I don't see you on here often. And usually when I did see you live on here, I can only, like, either I'm at work or can't catch you or going to sleep. So, it's weird. I forgot what I was doing for a second. I do that from time to time. My brain just stops functioning after a few minutes. Speaking of, yeah, we're at 3.6K followers. I would love to make 4K, honestly. But like I was telling Sparkle earlier though, BT, besides Twitch, you're on D Live and YouTube. I got you, I got you. I'm on YouTube. I've been uploading the streams to YouTube. So, um, even though they're past streams, I feel like just giving the people that just follow me on YouTube the option to watch that past stream and the option to possibly come in and watch an actual stream is better than not giving them that option. But have you tried Glimish? Glimish may be a good place for you. I was on Glimish for a couple months. The problem I had with Glimish, while the devs were very transparent with what they were doing, what they were trying to accomplish, how they were going to try to accomplish it, so on and so forth. It's another streaming site. It's glimish.tv. There's, let me, yeah, you spelled it right, I think. I don't freaking remember. Let me find spec real quick. Oh yeah, there's an E in there, so it's Glimesh. I couldn't remember if it was an E or an I, but yeah, the problem I have with Glimish is they have like a weekly budget, okay, to try to get things accomplished. Their biggest problem is nobody is backing them currently. Nobody. Like, Streamlabs told them they had to be on for a while and they had to get a bigger following and stuff like that before they would even partner with them to allow their streaming platform to be usable through Streamlabs. So they had to make a patch for it to be usable anyway. But, like, weekly, their whole budget isn't getting bigger. So this is the thing I feel is going to happen with Glimish. I feel like they're going to fall flat because of the fact that the people that are working on the site are not putting enough into their budget funds to push the site out of alpha. Like, the site's been in alpha since it started, and it's been out for, I want to say, going on 6 months now, and it's still in alpha. Like, you should have all of this ready to go, pretty much. You know what I mean? So that's the only issue I see with them down the road. Is they're just not putting enough budget into it. But they're very transparent. Like, they do a weekly breakdown of their budget, how they pay, stuff like that. They just don't they don't have the following right now. That's the problem. And then they don't do VODs. So when I was on there, we had to use a site called Aircast so that we could stream from Glimish, and so we could stream on Glimish and YouTube or another site. And that site didn't want to work all the time, so it was hard to keep doing that. So I finally just quit doing that. And then you have no access to VODs whatsoever. They had no emotes or anything. They had, like, when you start out, you automatically get a sub button. Everybody's treated the same. Like, everybody starts out with a sub button. Literally. And it's a weekly payout, which is nice. But, you know, when you don't have the budget, and then again, you don't have, like, the advertising or the backing or anything like that, you're really not going to interest people. And then when people are paying a subscription fee but not getting anything for it, I feel like they are less likely to continue that subscription fee. See, like, with here, you guys get emotes, you guys get sub badges. I've got other things planned to give you guys for subs and stuff like that, like doing little challenges on Monster Hunter or Nexomon or so on and so forth. You know, there's going to be rewards to that, you know. Whereas Glimish, I don't feel like it has an incentive. And then, like, Glimish's major population is FPS players. That's going to be... There's going to be a lot of that there. Way more than Twitch. Like, there's way more than Twitch. I thought Twitch had a massive FPS population, but no. Majority of the streams on there are FPS. So there wasn't really the following for Monster Hunter on there that I would have loved. So, you know, I ultimately ended up missing the community here. But I spent a couple months away from Twitch, and honestly, I'm glad to be back. It gave me a different perspective. If that makes any sense. And I think I needed that time away. Just for a different perspective, a different outlook. So again, like I said, while I enjoyed how... Yeah, that's the other issue. Like, you can't tell if one's live or not. It's... There's a lot left to be desired. Ultimately, basically, with Glimish, when I weighed it out, there was way more cons than there were pros for me. So, I moved back to Twitch. And while there are still things about Twitch that I absolutely can't stand, I mean, it's hard for any site to compete with Twitch. It really is. They're not nearly as good as they used to be when they were Justin TV, but still. I mean, the only platform that even remotely comes close is YouTube. And that's, they're barely close. You know what I mean? But, like, I mean, I was actually surprised because I was watching A-Drive yesterday. Yeah, yesterday or day before. It was one of the two. And he actually has been the first streamer, other than the smaller streamers, that has actually said it's hard for a small streamer to grow on Twitch. Because there is just not, you know, there's so many people on Twitch, so it's so congested. It's hard for smaller streamers to get noticed. Unless you're in a certain clique. Or know a certain amount of people. Like, honestly, I've been tempted to ask, you know, G-Rank and some of the ones that I really, really know. Hey, let's stream together, you know. Just to kind of help get my, you know, boost my name out there. But I'm like, meh. Facebook gaming is getting better, yeah. But, well, I mean, like I said, Facebook gaming is getting better. I won't lie. They're getting definitely better. The only other issue I have with Twitch currently is the fact that when you are an affiliate or a Twitch partner, you can't stream on Twitch and another platform, which I don't agree with. Yeah, that's like, I've noticed that with a few people's streams. I think it's just a matter of, it does need a little bit of tuning, fine tuning and adjustments, but most sites do anymore. And Facebook has the money to put into it, but they don't. You know how that works. Facebook's fucking bloody rich, you know? I don't blame you. I really don't. It's why it's why I'm uploading past streams to YouTube. And honestly, I have been tempted to just go straight to YouTube and just do YouTube. But I'm still in that, what does, say, a person that decides to tip to the stream or decides to subscribe, what am I offering them for that, you know? Sure, they're getting free content, but at some point, that free content isn't enough. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Like, I was doing really well um, before I got affiliate status. Because I used to stream a lot of Pokemon too, so that helped a lot too. But I was doing really well until I had affiliate status, and then everything really slowed down. And then when I stopped streaming Pokemon as much as I was, it slowed down. But I also noticed when I finally got a capture card, like finally got a capture card for Pokemon, so 3DS capture card, which I would love to own another one so that I could play some 4 Ultimate because I miss 4 Ultimate. But I noticed when I went from using just a webcam to using an actual camera or using an actual device that could just put it on my computer, everything started slowing down for me. Like a lot of people left. And then I had a falling out with a streamer that I was friends with for a while. That used to host me and like we used to work with each other. You know, we used to network a lot with each other. And that's the other problem with small streamers is we don't network with each other anymore. It's hard to network, period, point blank, but we just don't do it. Like a lot of us don't make an effort to network with each other. And when one puts a foot out there to try to network with another, God damn. Yeah, I don't get that, BT. That's weird. Well, I mean, I'm under 400 on YouTube, but then again, I don't upload on a regular basis. It's why I'm wanting to play it through Gen U again, but through the Japanese copy to put on my stream or on my YouTube channel just to do as a like a mini series or something. Because there are some quests in the Japanese copy that aren't in the English copy, but still. um. But yeah, no, after that falling out with that streamer, like a lot of things went downhill for me. But now I'm to a point where if people want to come watch and just lurk and not say a damn thing, fine, I'm okay with that. It's why I turn the viewer counter off. Because I don't want to see how many people is here. Because watching that constantly, it really gets you down. When there's only say there's 3 people here and you've been streaming for 6 hours. That's disheartening as hell. Friends on D Live, they came from Twitch too. Yeah, and like me and Pooh, we went to D Live for a while, but then PewDiePie got on D Live and he kind of messed it up for a while. Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if PewDiePie is still on D Live. As far as I'm aware, no. But so there is a possibility I could go back, but I'm not. Yeah, I mean that's he's being on. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And see, and that really kind of disheartened me and Pooh while we were on there because D Live looked like it was going to be a really good place as well. You know, like Limish looks really nice. It really does on the outside, and it looks like it could be really really good for small streamers, small content creators. But the problem with it being is they don't have genres up. It's not easy to navigate. And then they're not putting enough budget into it to get it out of alpha stage for it to be worthwhile for like platforms like Streamlabs to work with them and sponsor them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's where I think that's gonna be their downfall. And I hate that because I know like Pooh, he's went to D-Live. I think he's went to Trevo, I can't say that one. Trevo, something like that. So he's been doing that and YouTube as well. But he's been doing YouTube for a long time. And so he's got way more followers on YouTube than I do. However, yeah, Trevo. I can't say that one for some reason. It sounds weird coming out of my mouth, if that makes any sense. And he likes it there too. I think part of Spec's success though it was part of both of our issue is because it's been so hard to grow on Twitch. More mobile. Yeah, I mean I get that. And that's like, I get why, like, Glimish's budget lately has been going towards their mobile app. Okay, you still have to allocate a certain amount of those funds to the rest of the site, because if the rest of the site looks like shit, then nobody's gonna want to be on it, whether you do a mobile app or not. You know what I mean? um, but there's a lot of things that I question with Twitch, and in like, I was actually quite happy that a large Twitch partner finally agreed with all of the smaller Twitch, or all of the smaller Twitch streamers, that Twitch could give a shit less about them. Even though he's partnered and making a lot of money and making Twitch a lot of money, if say something happens and he can no longer stream, Twitch isn't going to give two flying fucks for him. It's just going to be, move to the next person. That's all it is. And that was one of the things I liked about Glimish, is that team seems to care about everybody that's there. It's one of the things I think Twitch is really gonna, it's eventually gonna be Twitch's downfall. Scared of that too. Yeah, I get that. And to be honest, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to. I'm very tempted to just renounce. Like, I don't want to get rid of my affiliate here, because I like that you guys can have sub badges. I really do. But I'm also like, yeah, if you need help. See, D-Live didn't do that for me. Now, I've gotten a few of those from Glimish, because I've been off of there for over a month now. I've gotten a few of those from Glimish. But D-Live didn't ever do that. However, again, at that point, PewDiePie had come in, made decisions. D-Live kind of went along with it because they're paying him a lot of money, And that's the other problem I feel like is wrong with some of these sites, is they let the people that make them a lot of money run it. Make the decisions. And they just go along with it. Because, they're making money, so they give a shit less, Let's not be fair to everybody. And then, like, I guess one of the other things about Twitch that disheartens me a bit is getting on here, and I've been streaming on here for almost 6 years. August will be 6 years. Okay? I'm not grandfathered in, nothing. Nothing. Like, I have nothing to show for it. At this point, I'm just doing it because I enjoy doing it. So, I could care less. But you have people that's joining on a daily basis, and within 2 weeks, they're partnered. Like, what the actual hell? How does that work? You know what I mean? How can you let somebody that's come in, who's been here for a month, be partnered all of a sudden? Like, and then somebody who's been trying to do this for 6 years, or has been successfully doing it for 6 years and just doing it because they absolutely enjoy doing it, not be partnered. Like, it's baffling. It's very baffling, and it's disheartening. And I can see why Spec doesn't want to come back, Despite the fact that, there are some things that Twitch has that Glimish doesn't. I can see why he doesn't want to come back. I really, really can. And honestly, I could see me leaving Twitch if somewhere else would offer me better. Like, if YouTube was to message me tomorrow and say, hey, we'll offer you this amount of money a month to stream solely on our platform, guess what? Bye, Twitch. Because Twitch isn't going to offer me nothing in return. Hell, they don't even know I exist at this point. I'm just a username on a database. Like, I would never delete my account because of the fact there's a lot of people on here that I do watch. I know, right? I know, right? I wish they would. Like, if I could, honestly, I'd be okay Like, I would love to see my YouTube channel grow. But the thing about it is I don't know what to put on there to help push it. If that makes any sense. Like, I put highlights up there and stuff like that. If I get a shiny, I put it up there as a reaction, stuff like that. But I honestly feel like I need to just do a genuine series of something for it to even grow at this point. Like, I get a sub here and there. I just put up a Monster Hunter clip montage. And I've gotten one subscriber off of it, but I've had a few people watch the video. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, it asking my community helps, but it doesn't help at the same time. Because the community doesn't care what I put up there. It's when you get new eyes in there, then they're like, oh, well, why don't you try this? That it's like, oh, yeah, that could work. What indie game? Just out of curiosity. I have Cozy Grove. And I've been thinking about doing a series on that. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about doing an actual series for Gen U. But it's Double Cross, essentially, for the Switch. So it's the Japanese version. I've been thinking about doing that. Because it's been so long since I played through base generations that I don't remember it at all. My most viewed video actually is one of my shiny hunts. Honestly. You're on Twitter to find more. I gotcha. Now with Stories 2 coming out, I will be doing a mini series on that too, so. So basically it'll be like, I will start an account, or I'll start it on one of my other accounts, not my main account. Make a video on it. And then play it on Twitch later that day. Do you see what I'm saying? Try not to go farther than where I got in the video. That way I don't get spoiled on things, so there's a genuine reaction. The other problem I'm probably going to run into with putting videos on YouTube. My notif? What do you mean? You may not. If you're talking about YouTube, probably not. Most people probably don't. The only issue that I see with that is, like, I won't have a camera. That's going to be the only issue that I could see happening there. It's because I've gotten, so since I've come back to Twitch, I've gotten more comfortable without the camera. And to be honest with you, I was way more comfortable when I was streaming with a fucking webcam. Nobody ever saw my face and all that. And then I got my capture card, of course, and I started with a webcam, and I got comfortable for a while. But I've also, like, the last probably 8 months or so, I've had a lot of skin condition issues. So, and we don't know what it is. Because my primary care doctor doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Can't seem to diagnose it, because it's not ringworm. Which is what she keeps diagnosing it as. But antibiotic won't kill that, so it's not bad. And so I've become way more self-conscious of me, I guess. So I've gotten more comfortable without it again. So I don't see me going back to a camera. But, so I've got a friend of mine. His name's Jaycon on Twitter. I've hunted with him a couple times in Rise. Anyway, he does these little videos of him and his boy. Where they're facing, because he got his son Monster Hunter Rise, and this is his first Monster Hunter game, like his first true Monster Hunter game. And, so they've been playing through it. And, like, if they face a monster for the first time, they do it together. And they're some of the best videos I've seen. They're really, really entertaining. And it makes me want to do the same with my girlfriend. However, my girlfriend doesn't have a whole lot of time to do that. So it's like, what the fuck do I do? uh, now, I have a friend of mine that won a copy of Rise. He ended up having to send in. It's awesome. I love watching the videos with him and his son, honestly. Like, they just took on Zenogre. I just watched that video this morning. And it was awesome. It really was. It's awesome to see veteran hunters passing that down to their kids. Like, it really is. But I have a friend that I sent. He won a copy of Monster Hunter Rise because I've given away 2 copies of Monster Hunter Rise. I want to give away more, but right now I can't. I've got to fix my car, so it goes in the shop Monday, and then car payment, and then I'm going to see my girlfriend the first weekend of July. So yeah, having to save a little bit of money, you know. So I can't do another one right now, but I want to do more giveaways because I just enjoy doing that. I enjoy giving back. And I may hit him up because he ended up having to send his Switch in not long after he got the game because he was having some issues to get it fixed, and he should be getting it back sometime this week. So I may hit him up and see if he wants to play through it with me for some videos. Get his genuine reactions and show him the ropes kind of thing, you know? But I don't know. He may not be down for that. But I've also, like, so I've had the, what's it? It's the Hunters Podcast, I think is what it's called. Oh, Lord. Yeah, the Hunters Hub Podcast. They've invited me on their podcast. Unfortunately, time zones and time slots have not been fair, so I'm still trying to find a way to do that. And then there's another one that Gaijin Hunter and Ruki, I can't say his name, Ruki do. That I've been tempted to ask to see if I could get on it, but hell, chatting with Gaijin Hunter would be a fucking dream come true, you know? What you doing, bud? Sorry. Cat wanted pets. What you doing, my boy? Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Oh. Come here, buddy. He's being cute. Well, he wants pets, but then when I try to pet him and pick him up, he's like, no. Come here. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. I got you. Ha ha ha. Come here. Come say hi to BT. Come say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Bobby. It's like, damn it. Like, Mom, put me down. Hi, Bobby. My little rotten boy. Are you rotten? Are you rotten? Good, Oreo. Alright, bud. He had enough. He's probably sitting there thinking, fucking fuck, I can't get away from it. I'm always picking him up and loving on him. When I can. Bye-bye, Oreo, right? Yeah, he'll let me hold him and pet him for a few minutes. Now, when I get home from work, though, he is literally, like, meowing up a tree just for me to love on him. It's like I can't love on him fast enough. It's funny. But then when I try to love on him and I, like, actually love on him, he's like, no. No. Some of it still, he's in the kitten phase, so still. He should be getting out of that soon, I hope. He's been in that phase for a long time. Yeah, typical cat, exactly. He is definitely that's for sure. Oh, man. Sorry. Checking messages and stuff real quick. intro. uh, I look for him to get wiped by fucking Rajang. He's never fought a Rajang. That would be my friend that I was just talking about. Oh damn, GG. I gotta get off Twitter. I'm usually checking Twitter 3 or 4 times while I stream, just to see what's new. I'm ready for stories too, man. They keep teasing me with all this footage or shit. Stop it. Get your horn on. You barely played the update. So the 3.0 update's nice. It is a little lackluster. Just a little. Just a little. But otherwise, it's the game's great. I love Rise. Like, I absolutely adore Rise. Like I said, today I just took a break from it. Sorry, I was looking at something. But, I do feel Rise's roster is a little low. A health pot, right. There's a lot of people that do. Like, Hunting Horn is really nice in Rise. I played a little bit on the demo. I haven't played it since. I mean, I'm a Switch Axe main, so what do you expect? But I have been getting into dual blades recently, and I like them as well. They feel really nice. Like, most of the weapons feel really, really nice lately. I think the only one I probably won't play for a really long time is going to be Longsword. Because it's Weeb Stick. Basically, you equip it and become a god. Essentially. It is the only weapon that keeps getting buffs instead of nerfs. Whereas everything else gets fucking nerfed. It's like, really? Yes, we know. We know, Zenogre. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, BT. I'm so with World, I've done Charge Blade and Insect Glaive. Those were my 2 mains. Like, I played every quest with Charge Blade. Every quest. And then Insect Glaive as well. So I mained both of those in the base game and in the expansion. So I was like, I wanted to get back to my roots, because when 3 Ultimate came out and they introduced the Switch Axe, I loved that weapon. Absolutely adored it. I used to beat the absolute shit out of Kirapeko with it, just for them beaks. Because if anybody recalls, them beaks were hard as hell to get. So I would sit there and just beat the hell out of him with it. And I loved Switch Axe since... and then I didn't... Like, I played it mainly in GU. Switch Axe was my main in GU. And so when I played with it on the Rise demo, I was like, yeah. I was like, I finally go back to my roots of my main. And I've literally done almost 500 quests with nothing but Switch Axe. I've done some with, like I said, I've done some with dual blades. I'm enjoying them. I'm working on some other sets. As I can. What the fuck, Spec? Are you really playing Rise and not gonna say nothing? You hoe. You never fucking play when I'm on, bro. What the hell? I'll beat his ass. He never fucking gets on while I'm on. It's like, what the hell? LBG and Glaive. I don't blame you, Sparkle. Like I said, I'm trying to get into other weapons, really and honestly. So, like I said, I've been playing around with the dual blades, which I love using the dual blades and just riding along a monster's back. I haven't tried it on Narwa though, and I really want to, but I'm also a little scared to do that. But like even in the demo, I played a little bit with the greatsword, and I do like how the greatsword feels. So I've been tempted to do that as well. So I mean, I'm like I said, I'm working on sets for different weapons so that I can play around with different weapons. But hell, I think I made a what swax was that this morning? A thunder swax with Zenogre's switch axe this morning. It's the same set, but it just with thunder jewels in it. Thunder attack jewels in it. So. So, I mean, like I said, I'm getting to the point where I'm playing other weapons. Slowly. Man, I have too many hours in Rise already. I've literally played... It's like a dead... I'm beating it like a dead horse, actually. Let me... I can tell you exactly how many hours I've played. 210 hours of Rise. Which is shocking. I was going to say, I'm going to beat a hoe if he's still on it. You need to get more soon. Take your time with it. Like, I just took my time with it. I do kind of wish I had taken my time on the, like, doing all of the hub stuff. But I rushed through because everybody was at Narwa at the time, and I wanted to fight Narwa. Sorry if I just spoiled you. However, you know, I do kind of wish I had taken my time a little bit more. DBs and Swax were your main in 3 ultimates. You picked up yeah, Dual Blades and Swax were my main in 3 ultimate. Glaive and Jin. So 3 ultimate was DBs and Swax. 4 ultimate was Charge Blade. And actually, I think it was just Charge Blade. No, Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive was my main in 4 ultimate. Let me take that back. Insect Glaive was my main in 4 ultimate. Especially once I got the one set. The Star Knight set. That shit was busted. Anyway, and I ran the Camellios Insect Glaive a lot. I remember that now. But I also liked, there was an LGB set in there that I liked. And I also used Charge Blade quite a bit in there as well. I know you do, Zenogre. You and your SNS can't be torn apart. Then we had Generations, which is, you know, aerial Swax, of course. I don't think I've touched another weapon other than aerial Swax and aerial GS. So aerial Swax and aerial Greatsword are my mains in that one. There's a little bit of longsword usage. Not a whole lot of Charge Blade. So Generations and Generations Ultimate Charge Blade I didn't touch. Just because I did not care for it. Base World was Charge Blade. And then the Iceborne expansion was Charge Blade and Insect Glaive. And then Rise has been, of course, Swax again. And now Dual Blades, essentially, so. Alright, BT, take your time. I haven't really messed around with it enough, though, Zenogre. I just didn't like the way it felt in Generations and Generations Ultimate. Not for me, Sparkle. Switch Axe is probably going to always be a main for me. Always. Like, everything else has kind of fell to the wayside for me. Like, even when I make a new Dual Blade set, I still fall back to my Switch Axe. Like, I love my Switch Axe. But Switch Axe to me feels so much better in Rise. Like, they've given it something that it needed in World that it didn't have. And I didn't care for, like, I got, I'm not gonna say I didn't care for the Switch Axe in World. It didn't feel as comfy to me in World. And then, of course, like, everything since has felt really comfortable. Like, I love my Swax. Swax, if I had to say anything, Swax is the one I fall back on. Even though when I started the series, I was a longsword main. So when I started in Freedom Unite, and even went back to the Freedom series, the beginning portion of it, I was a longsword main. And I'd done a bit of longsword in 3 Ultimates to start out with as well. But I'm happy that that Switch Axe has been my main since 3 Ultimate, essentially. Because I played Try on the Wii U. We still have Try on the Wii U. Or the Wii. Not the Wii U, sorry. And, like, our Wii is in storage, and I'm tempted to go get it just to play Try. Because, I mean, it's Try. Hammer's fun to Rise. I've done a little bit with a couple of the other weapons. Like, I'm working on a HBG set. Because I do want to get into the rest of the weapons. Because, I mean, you know, Gaijin Hunter made a statement before. If you're not playing all of the weapons in Rise, you are missing out on content and just joy. Because all of the weapons have their own just fun to them. And I agree. But for some people, it's going to be a learning curve to learn some of those. My brother-in-law's on YouTube. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Try not to yawn. Not that I'm tired or anything. But yeah, no. I mean, which, for stories, I've done the longsword. No, not the longsword. No, fuck. There is no longsword. For stories, I did the sword and shield. I think for stories, too, I'm going to try out the bow. Since that's going to be new. And the hunting horn's added. I do believe. I don't remember if the hunting horn's in the first one or not. I can't remember. It's been so long. I have it on my phone. I haven't touched it in probably a year. Okay, I couldn't remember. So then I've played a little bit of Hammer and a little bit of SNS in stories, the original stories. So I may try all of the weapons and stories soon. Well, stories too. Just to try them. Stories 2 is going to be fun, especially for the fact that we'll be able to do certain missions together. How we can do parts of the story together, if my understanding was correct. So I'm excited for it. I can make my dragon laggy again. I do wonder if Ivory Legiacris is going to be in it, though. Because I remember we had regular Legiacris and Ivory Legiacris. So I'm wondering if he's going to be in it again. Because I had a dragon Ivory in the first game. And I want to make my water Monoblos again. I'm glad he's coming back. I miss Monoblos. We need Monoblos in another game. Oh my god. But, like I said, we need more snake wyverns and bugs at this point. I would love to have Najarala in Rise, or even another snake wyvern in general. Hell, they can make a fucking cobra and I'd be happy. Because Najarala, while he's kind of cobra-ish, he's not a cobra. He's like cobra-ish. But we need more monsters like that. Just another good variety of monsters. I do, like I said, I do like the new Raknikadaki. And I did pre-order that plushie. Plus, I've got the Majin plushie pre-ordered as well. So there's 2 more plushes aside from my Magnamalo that I'll have. I definitely want to go back and get the Joe plush and the Gormagala plush as well. I plan on trying to get some more Monster Hunter shirts because I have my Magnamalo shirt and that's it. Yeah, I'm slowly working on that collection. I've almost been tempted, to be honest with you, I've almost been tempted to sell my Pokemon plushies. Because I just don't care for them as much. I think the only ones I would keep would probably be the Decidueye, my Charizard, my Mega Charizard X, and my Lycanrocs. Technically, Sparkle, if we're being honest, we have 2 different snake wyverns. We have Dalamadar, which technically he's an Elder Dragon, but he's a snake wyvern as well. And then we have Najarala. And then that's just not counting their subspecies. Now, if we count their subspecies, we have 4, essentially. But the only one that's in the snake wyvern category is Najarala and Tidal. I would love to see more in it. I am planning to get Scarlet Nexus next week. So you guys or not next week, the week after. I might actually pre-order it next week. I don't know yet. But that will be something you guys will get to see. Because it's one of those games where it's kind of like Taikiden in a way. It's kind of like Monster Hunter a little bit in a way. And it is something I'm very interested in, so I will be getting that one. And I'll be getting Biomutant later on. I'm waiting to see if they announce Biomutant for the Switch. If they do, then I'll just wait and get it for the Switch. But yeah, no. Like, honestly, we need more snake wyverns. We need more bugs. Both species of bugs. Because we only have 3 of the spider species, though. So the Timno, I can't say that one. And we have the Celtis species and subspecies for the other one, which is the can't say that one either. The the Neo species. So I would love to see more in those species in general. Oh, well, no, we have Altaka in that species as well. I keep forgetting Altaka is not an Elder Dragon. Is not classified as an Elder Dragon. So yeah, I would love to see more in those categories. I would also like to see more like Gormagala that have no definitive category. They're just question marks. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got the 2 Odos. Was it just the 2 Odos? Or, no, we got the 2 Odos and Great Gyarados, right? I think those are the only ones that were added into that. Rajang's still the only fanged beast we have, I think. Well, Rajang and Furious Jang. If I remember correctly. Trying to think. My brain's like, no. Am I wrong? I might be. Oh no, you got fucking, I forgot. You got, what's his face? Oh, Jesus. right now. There's 4. Yeah, you've got Monkey, Furious Monkey. Who the fuck else? I want to say it's, is it Arzuros, maybe? In Red Helm? I think? Maybe? Question mark? I don't remember what the other one is. I know I knew there had to have been more. I was trying to think, and my brain is not, yeah, no. I have it wrote down somewhere, and I can't fucking tell you. But yeah, there's like I said, there's Odo, Ebony Odo, the Zenogres. I would love to see Stygian added to Rise. I want Stygie back. I miss my boy. Yeah, I think that's it there. Unless Great Gyros is in that classification, but I don't think it is. I don't fucking remember. Good lord. I feel dumb right now because I used to know the classifications very well. Sorry, I was stretching, guys. Gore Magala and Chaotic Gore are still the only 2 that are not classified, though. Oh, the Congolalas. Oh, yeah. The Shatten. That's the Fanged Wyverns, yeah. I forgot. The Congos are not ones I want back. Blaganga, though, and Copper Blaganga, I think I would be tolerant of them coming back in a series, honestly. I don't mind them. I just don't care for the Congos. But I would, like I said, I would like to see more monsters in that, no, you know, the question mark classification. Like Gore Magala and Chaotic Gore. But I don't think we'll see that. I look for, if we get an expansion for Rise, it's probably going to be... Oh, Fanged Beasts, not like Fanged Wyverns. Gotcha. Gotcha. I look for us to fight Narwa and Ibushi's baby, since technically we fought Narwa, the All-Mother, where she's essentially impregnated now. So it would be nice for them to add that. Oreo, will you stop? Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing, mister? Are you just being absolutely rotten? Hmm? Oreo's too cute. I love him to death. I kind of feel like this left corner is a little cluttered. I must feel like putting the counter over in the other corner, the right top corner. Sorry, change the subject. Lol. I do that kind of shit. Ugh. Ouch. This song is stuck in my head. It has been for a few days now. I don't know why. Oh. I'm probably going to try to stop at like 700 encounters. That'd be a decent stream for the day. Fang beasts are... Hang on, I'll read that. Arzuros, Red Helm, Lagombi, Snow Baron, Volvidon, Vishatin, Jang, Furious Jang, Bulldrome, Congalala, Emerald, Blagonga, Copper, Gammoth, Elderfrost, Kechawacha, Ash, Gossarab. All the large ones. Why Gammoth? Well, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Don't answer that question. I had to think about it for a minute, and I'm like, it's fucking elephant. That's why. It's like, duh, Stormy. So who all is in the Fanged Wyvern, then? Other than Zinogre and Odo. These Zinogres and Odo. Or is it just them? And why would they not be in the Fanged Beast species as well? That's weird. I feel like they just made an extra Fanged species just to do it. Or Fanged category just to do it. Dodo. Yeah. Is Dodogama really? So what is it? It's Zinogre, Stygian Zinogre, Thunderlord Zinogre, Apex Zinogre. Because they're all different, essentially. Technically. Brain fart. Dodogama, I'm assuming. Great Gyarados, Odo, and Ebony Odo, correct? If I think I'm correct there. I think. I might be missing one or two. Brain's not functioning. Not properly, anyway. I luckily don't have to get a shower, so I'm fine with that. I got that this morning. Zinogre, Stygian, Thunderlord, Dodo, Gyarados, Odo, Ebony. Oh, Magnamalo. I forget about Magnamalo. Toby, Viper, and Jagarados. Okay. I forgot Magnamalo. I was trying to actually not add from the new game, though. I was trying to say before the new game, but... Okay. Yeah, I kind of want... I want some subspecies back. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to have Viper Toby back. It's why I want to play I want to play World so bad. Just so I can go fight Viper Toby and fucking... Folger Anjanath and just to play it. I miss World at the moment. I don't know why. Because it's a game I can't stand. We need some subspecies. Like, we really, really need some subspecies. I do look for, like, both the gold wraths or the metal wraths to get added at some point. Same with Pink and Arzur, or Pink and Azure. To get added at some point to Rise. Because it's not a fucking Monster Hunter game without them. Even if they add one or the other, you know, it's still not a Monster Hunter game without them. Yeah, I get you, Sparkle. I get you. Trust me. Like I said, I probably will go back to World at some point. I probably will make a day. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I think one day a week, I'm just going to do a random game. So, a random game day. So, that'll be just any game I feel like playing that day. It can be Minecraft, Nexamon, Pokemon, whatever. And then the rest of the time will be Monster Hunter streams. So, I'll do Monster Hunter Rise like 3 days a week, and then 1 day a week it'll be a different Monster Hunter game, like GU or an older Monster Hunter game, like GU World, something like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do ultimately. Are you really down there to get your rope, buddy? Huh? Huh? Are you really down there to get your rope? Hmm? You want this? Is this what you want? It's like, yes, Mom. Oreo's being cute. As long as you don't stick claws in my toe, we're okay, buddy. Yeah, though, I do believe I am right, though, that Gormagal is still the only, like, non-identical classification. Gormagal and K. Gore. Because Shagaru is an Elder Dragon. Something I would like to see, I would like to see some of the frontier monsters added later. Something, but I don't see that happening. I would like to see some of them. Like the Unknown Rathian would be cool. Or Flaming Rathalos from Explore would be cool. Getting the Egyptian themed monsters from Explore would be cool. Or just a new Egyptian themed monster. Because Nefu looks cool as shit. I'm sad I never did get to fight him though. You can't go nowhere if I have it between my toes, buddy. You're trying. He's trying. But I was kind of shocked to see some of the monsters that's getting added from World into Stories too. Like, you know, Anjanath, Toby Kadachi. Which, honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, I like Toby Kadachi's colors in Stories too. Am I the only one, though? I feel like his colors are very vibrant and they look really cool. Whereas the actual Toby in the actual games doesn't look that cool. Like, for some reason, I like the gray stripes on him. Oh, sorry. Damn, that hurt. Like, give me a second. Images. Like, I mean, look at this Toby, though. Like, I don't know many people that can't not like this Toby. Like, it looks really, really nice. Oh, fuck. Not what I wanted. Oops. My bad. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Fail. Failfish. Ow, Oreo. That is toes. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Stop it. Oh, don't tell me it didn't download. Yeah, you got my damn toe, buddy. That hurt. Really? It didn't save? Why does my computer do this? I hate it when it does this. Oi! Uno momento. I have to open it again. Sorry, he got my toe and it hurt. There we go. Oh, that's why. It's right there. Like, look at this Toby. Look at the colorations on this Toby. They're gorgeous. Yes, I keep having technical difficulties. Like, the face is just stunning looking. And then you've got these really darker colored scales. And almost like... They're thick scales is what they're called. But it's like armor almost. Like, he does not look like this, actually. Like, he's gorgeous, in my opinion. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks so, but I really do like him. I would love to see, like, these darker patches of change colors, though. So, like, if I make a fire Toby, then they turn red. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping will happen. Honestly. That would make him lit as fuck looking. Like, really. Or even yellow. You know, if I add more thunder type moves to him. And make him just thunder. Or water type. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or even a dragon. Oof. Get that purple. Oh, that would be nice. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's think about this. I for some reason like making some dragon things just because they look cool. Like my dragon, the dragon ivory that I made in the first game was really, really nice. And then I made a fire Orochi Kirin, which was also really nice. I hope they still have those little treats in there. I'm really excited for stories. I'm glad that Monster Hunter has had such a success lately. Oreo stuck his damn claw on my toe, and now my toe feels like it's bleeding. It hurts. Where'd you go, you little butthead? Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright, it got awful quiet in the chat. Why? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Zenogur, you must be playing Genshin, correct? And Sparkle, I think, is playing Nexamon still. The BT is lurking. So you have to step away. Who the fuck is that? I need to go delete some people off my freaking friends list because half these people I don't know. Your own village in Genshin? Nice. Yeah, like I said, I started to play Minecraft today. And I may play Minecraft tomorrow or something because I want to play the new Cliffs update. It just... Because when I get home in the morning, I'm off for 2 days, so... I may do Minecraft and then switch to Monster Hunter Rise for a while. We'll play for a while. A while tomorrow, I think. I gotta get to 700. I got 50 more encounters. Ugh. Sorry, that wasn't a Bleck because I got 50 encounters. It's a Bleck because I belched and it was nasty. Lol. Which, out of curiosity, I'm curious as to where I'm at on each of these. Let's look a minute. I need to do that anyway. So, Rare is at what? $87. 139 for Stockley. Volt is at $79. Not bad. I feel like the Stockley is probably going to change color first. I didn't even look at Hyphoon. Still looks pretty dark outside. Hopefully it's still raining, honestly. We need that rain. Do, 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 do. Still no Cosmic Sparkle? Damn it. Titan. Oh, Sparkle left. Oh, shit. That's fine. It is what it is. I'm glad I didn't get a Cosmic on 666. I would loved one, but not Beluga. I refill my stem. Sorry, I think I'm out of words at the moment. That and trying to stop talking for a minute so it doesn't feel like I'm choking on snot. I hate when you get a sinus cold or something like that and then it doesn't want to just, it absolutely just aggravates the crap out of you for like a week or so after you've gotten rid of it. Like it's just been driving me nuts. Because I feel like I still have the mucus built up and I feel like it's still in my chest. And I don't know what to do. Because taking medication ain't helping. Other than like my Claritin. So I don't know. I know my voice is probably cracked quite a bit today. More encounters and then I'm done for the evening. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow for a long stream. It'll be after I take a nap anyway. But it'll be a long stream. A few hours. It may end up being like a 12.5-hour stream or more. Knowing me. Because I've got to get prepared for the 2 12-hour shifts I got to do this weekend. So. Yay. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday no streams. Just so you guys are aware. And Monday possibly none just because I've got to put my car in the shop. Don't know when I'll pick it back up. And I will have to sleep for work. So. I will try to start getting a regular schedule up. I kind of like what Pooh does. So I may be doing the same thing. Most of it will be Monster Hunter Rise though. And then, like I said, maybe one random day for a random game, any game. And then, like an older generation, an older generation Monster Hunter game. A week. We'll try to do that. So I feel like Monster Hunter is just kind of where I'm comfortable right now. I feel like that's what I need to be streaming more of. Oh, Zenogre, thank you for the sub on Twitter. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you liked some of the clips, because you were in a few of them, I think. Actually, I think you were in quite a bit of them. I know the first probably 3 or 4 you're in, because it was the demo. Magnum Hollow. What you doing, Oreo? Hi, bud. Hmm. Oops. Shit. Alright, one more encounter, guys. Just trying to see who to host real quick. Well, I know who we're hosting. Zenogre will like this stream. Ow, Oreo. That is a foot, buddy. And a half. Zenogre will be happy. Alright, last encounter. Nothing. Alrighty then. That new map looks cool as shit. Alright guys, that is it from me for the day. I do need to go get some more sleep. And I want to go ahead and eat first. But, I'm going to send you guys over to Cage. My boy is playing some Genshin, so y'all can go chill with him. I do love you guys. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Thank you for the resubs, Zenogre, and the sub, BT. I do appreciate you both, and appreciate the subs. So, yeah. Like I said, I will see y'all again tomorrow after work. So, bye, guys.